Being unpredictable is important in the sports entertainment business. Now, what Raw continues to do, what WWE continues to do, is leave on the unexpected, continue to take risk, and that's exactly what we see with Io Sky winning the Women's World Championship title. Now, it's set off for that WrestleMania. Bianca Belair and Io Sky are going to face off against each other on a night where it was multiple championships at stake, where it seemed that possible that anyone could win, where it seemed possible that the women's intercontinental title could be up for grabs, the tag team titles could be up for grabs. It was the women's title that was changed right before WrestleMania, and that just comes to prove that the WWE isn't afraid to make moves. Now, with these indications of what they're going to do, it's another spectacular into how they're building off the card for WWE. Let me break down what happened in Raw. Thank you for watching Ringside Riffs. My name's Andres, and we're getting closer and closer to WrestleMania. Sooner and sooner, the steps are right there, and we're gleaming past what we have. Now, what will be the card? Yes, they kept on mentioning all of Raw that WWE did pull the trigger with John Cena. He is now the heel. He is now with The Rock. He is going off against Cody Rhodes. They kept on replaying and replaying that package promo, and we got to see the real impact that he had on all us WWE fans, from the tears to the screaming to the looking away. Most of the fans could not take what was happening in front of them. Now, in other words, we also get to see the continuation of CM Punk being a big bad guy and hating off against Seth freaking Rollins. We got to see that escalate to the maximum, and that's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on. They made an announcement that it was going to be a steel cage match, and we're going to pay full attention because CM Punk deserves his spot at WrestleMania. CM Punk needs to find a way to lock in his way and his chance to find it at WrestleMania, and if it's going to be against Drew McIntyre, against Seth freaking Rollins, against Logan Paul, we have to establish the stakes. So far, it has been building up to what it could be. He's not losing hope. He did call out John Cena. He called out The Rock. He had an excellent promo to start off the night, and that's the type of things we needed when we were gonna get a title after title after title type of night. We knew that the things were coming in hot, and they were all over it. Now, with the other invitation is that Master Chad Gable was gonna come back and he was gonna be upset, and nothing did happen, and exactly that, nothing did happen. Lyra Valkyria continues to be the women's champion, and she gets a woo, she gets a championship applaud, and she is getting the crowd behind her back. We continue to see how American Made continue to grow and continue to establish their dominance, in the sense that they have been able to grow from the Creed brothers to American Made to being an actual formidable stable that I enjoy watching, that I enjoy rooting for, and that Shooting Star Express, that was something of beauty. I am glad that they're implementing these type of moves. Now, Pentagon Jr. and Luke Kaiser and Pete Dunne, Butch, they continue their feud. These type of fast moving, fast paced things, these are the things that were carried out throughout Raw, and that's what made it important, because this was just after the Elimination Chamber. It had to have high stakes, have hopes, high expectations, and what we got to see was Lyra Valkyria stay as champion, the War Raiders stay as champion, and so far, when I was watching Raw, I thought it was going to be a doozy. I thought it was going to be a sleeper. I thought it was a reckoning that why was I even watching at this point? If anything, what were we coming to? But then, little by little, indications of what it all meant to, we had the drop of knowledge. Io Sky had never lost against Rhea Ripley, and it got my head scratching. It's gonna happen. Rhea Ripley ended up losing the fight, and it's Bianca Belair against Io Sky. Yes, they made no mention of Jade Cargill. They made no mention of continuing that storyline. Of course, they will. Of course, they'll find a way. And I'm kind of certain that it's going to be a way where Io Sky is just an in between pawn for Jade Cargill to finally face off against Bianca Belair. Now, there's so many things at stake. They continue to raise the stakes for WrestleMania. We continue to question what exactly is going to be capable. And just like this, they show that they're not afraid to pivot and make new moves. Let me know down in the comments down below if you knew Io Sky was going to win, if you expected Mommy to drop that title, and what exactly is going to happen with Rhea Ripley going into WrestleMania. What can we expect from Mommy now that she has dropped the title? And one more thing, the Judgment Day continue with that speculation of needing to add a second member, another member of Finn Balor now going off against the Intercontinental title, Braun Breaker, and we have to establish, could it be that this is only the release of the Demon Finn, or will the dog keep on barking and continue to have his title? There were instances where we get to see a glimpse into the future of what will happen for WrestleMania, but for now, we get to establish that this Raw was at its peak in sense that it's continuing to go against the expected, it's continuing to do unprecedented things, and instead, just as stated in show business, if you want to keep entertaining the crowd, then you need to continue to do the unexpected. WWE, booked by Paul Levinsky, continues to impress not only the media but the regular WWE fan with what they casually continue to do. And so far, Rhea Ripley dropping the title and Io Sky winning at the end of Raw has left the WWE in shock. Thank you for watching.